Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season. Hey, Coach. It's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Andrei Kirilenko is out there with Anthony. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Peyton. And it's Arizin in at the 2. To the middle. And Morning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Morning does not play.
It's good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Here's Malone. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand.
And the Bobcats with possession here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Johnson against Peyton. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. The Bobcats have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside, here's Malone. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Here's Arizin, guarded by Marion. Arizin, the pass to Carmelo. Here's Kirilenko. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Johnson. Here's Malone. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Kirilenko's got 4 rebounds in this game. Towns is doubled. Peyton from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points. The shot from Peyton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he was able to make that one look so smooth.
Pass to Morning. Out to Marion. Reeves outside. Malone sets the pick for Reeves. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Kirilenko. Peyton with the screen for Kirilenko. To the left side wing. Towns finds Anthony. Here's Arizin. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats.
Looking now at some numbers to Karl Anthony Towns. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Knocked away.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
First trip to the line for him here. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And a change for the Nets. Cummings, he's checked in for Andrei Kirilenko.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Payton's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
They double-team Johnson. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Payton passes to Harrison. On the 3 off target. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Johnson kicks to Ginobili. Down low. Here's Mourning. And yes, it's good. Mourning's got his second bucket of the night.
Check out Mourning inside where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Outside Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league. A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ginobili outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one oncoming.
And Ginobili is just fearless. He isn't concerned about getting fouled on the way up.
And that one falls for Ginobili. And so Ginobili nails both of them.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
It's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Now, here is Murphy. Pass to West, taken away by Anthony. Lewis outside. Back to Anthony. 20 feet out. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Ginobili outside. Pass to Murphy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And Murphy is a reliable combo guard, one that scores and passes it efficiently.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Murphy. And so Murphy hits them both. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Here's Anthony. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, the delicate touch on display. Anthony showing he can beat you with the floater as well.
West a screen on Lewis. Murphy passes to West. No good. Anthony with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Shots good from West.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Lewis passes to Anthony. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anthony's got 11 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Murphy against Lewis. 18 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Lewis against Murphy. Over Lewis. And the basket by Murphy.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Nets lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Brooklyn leading by 3 on the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Andre Kirilenko. Lewis is out there with Cooper. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Drills it from outside. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Morning inside. Towns on him. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Morning's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Bridges inside. Guarded by Marion. Bridges dishes to Kirilenko. Pass to Towns. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This, of course, their first look at the Nets.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Charlotte calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Reeves. Inside, Morning. Towns with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Lewis, guarded by Marion. Cooper kicks to Towns. Outside Kirilenko, the three. Johnson with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Marion outside. Mourning against Towns. Mourning passes to Marion. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Reeves. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Kirilenko with a screen on Marion. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. To the paint, here's Mourning. Towns with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 5. Lewis dishes to Towns. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low, here's Malone. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Harrison. Now here's Towns. Fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Johnson. The rebound by the Nets. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lewis. And he banks in the layup. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Charlotte calls timeout. Some changes for Charlotte. Phil Lambier's checked in for Mourning. Turkoglu comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Ginobili in for Austin Reeves. Johnson outside. Back to Malone. Pass to Johnson. Lambier with a screen on Payton. 4 on the clock. Lambier, good.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball, creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll.
Keenan the pass to Carmelo. Off target from outside. Charlotte trails by 8. Johnson outside. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a chance to check out the Bobcats' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Chicago Bulls.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Turkoglu outside. Cummings against Lambeer. On the money from 12 feet away. Lambeer's got his second basket of the night.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Pass to Cummings. Here's Keenan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Hedo Turkoglu. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Keenan taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Nets. Here's Harrison. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte trails by 11. Johnson down low. Payton's there. Yep, it counts.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Here's Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Bill Embiid.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he knocks down the first one.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Charlotte making a switch here. Murphy's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Bridges checks in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Charlotte trails by 10. 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Charlotte, Manu Ginobili. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Ginobili. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Keenan. Nets passing it around. Inside. Shoots inside. And that one's good, Anthony. And that's 17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Murphy against Payton. And Payton sends it back. Shot clock at 5. Moves back up. Murphy can't hit. Nets leading by 10. Anthony nowhere around. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Ginobili outside. Van Beer kicks to Turkoglu. West setting the pick for Ginobili. He takes it in. Another shot. And it's Keenan with the rebound. That shot, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy monies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Idiot beat. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Marion is out there with Malone. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Mourning in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Marion outside. Pass to Johnson. Malone, a screen on Payton. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Payton. Mourning, a screen on Payton. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
To the inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but the guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
Reeves outside. Towns against Mourning. 17-foot shot on the way. Can't get it to go. He's made four and just missed his fourth. Kirilenko the pass to Payton. Kirilenko with it. Sean Marion covering. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Mourning. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 18. Here's Harrison. Puts the move on. Out to Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Both free throws good from Anthony. And the Bobcats call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Johnson kicks to Mary. Pass to Reeves. And here is Mourning. It doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Brooklyn leading by 16. Payton with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Towns, and that one good.
Yes, such a strong player. Even the foul can't throw Towns off completely.
Team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Cooper, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Lewis comes in for Payton.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person, and expanding that opportunity, always a plus. Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Back to Lewis. Here's Anthony, and Mourning sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 6. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Nets. They led the game at one point by 20. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Johnson, the pass to Mourning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Brooklyn. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Kirilenko. Anthony up on top. Guarded by Marion. Jacks up a 3. And it's Anthony again missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Johnson, the pass to Marion. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Mourning, and Kirilenko sends it back. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Anthony Towns.
That one is on Towns.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And both free throws good for Mourning. Here's Lewis. He has 5. Pass to Keenan. Here is Cummings. Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cummings got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Nets leading by 13. Pass to Cummings. Over Mourning. Cummings can't hit.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
2 minutes.
Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ginobili kicks to Murphy. Pass to West. And the dunk by West.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bill Lambier's checked in for Charlotte. A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Bridges against Ginobili. Here's Lewis. And they pick up 2. Lewis has got 7.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Ginobili, that's for 2. And it's Keenan with the rebound. Nets leading by 11. Outside Kirilenko. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by West. West has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murphy passes to Lambier. And Lewis comes to help. West kicks to Murphy. West setting the pick for Murphy. Clock at 4.
That's foul call. Terry Cummings. Second personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Bobcats, Calvin Murphy, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Gary Payton. He's checked in for Brooklyn. And so Murphy hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Payton outside. Here's Cummings. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lambier dishes to Ginobili. It's taken away by Payton. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Kirilenko. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. Payton is out there with Cooper. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Towns. And it's Keenan in at the 3, the small forward. Offensive rebound. Johnson finds West on the wing. Marion. 6 to shoot. Lambier screen. Second shot opportunity. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Marion's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Charlotte. Pass to Keenan. Outside Anthony. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for the Nets, Michael Cooper. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw good, Cooper.
And, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arm.
Malone's checked in for Charlotte. Malone against Anthony.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Nets. Carmelo Anthony at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. They get a hand on it and stolen by Payton. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And the shot goes in. And the Nets lead by 15.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Reeves against Cooper. Reeves can't hit. And the Nets shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Out to Payton. Towns, a screen on Johnson. No good from Payton.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And the Bobcats making a change here. Morning's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 15. Outside Anthony. Here's Payton. And Morning sends it back. Pass to Reeves. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordy Fernandez was telling the team. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Anthony down low. He's covered by Malone.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
Shooting for the Nets, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. So Anthony nails both of them. Charlotte trails by 14. Johnson outside. Marion a screen on Towns. Mourning passes to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Harrison. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Malone, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Johnson, the pass to Marion. Reeves outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Towns against Mourning. Will it go? No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. Cooper the pass to Harrison. Outside Anthony. And it's off from three-point range. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Johnson the pass to Reeves. Now here's Marion. He's guarded by Cooper, wanting a screen on Peyton. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Cooper. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Cooper's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Malone sets the pick for Marion. And there's the drive. And here is Mourning. He's guarded by Cooper. Lets it go from 11. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Mourning's got 20. And so Peyton will bring it up for Brooklyn. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Harrison. He's defended by Reeves. The 3 from Anthony. Hits it from three-point range. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They
Yo, match up on GP.
Stay up. Carolico. Hey, turn around.
That's what's up. Let's show them what we're all about.
Too strong.
Hey, close out on Cooper!
Easy money. I hear you.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Wizards.
Very early. But a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Joel Embiid. Derrick Rose is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Pierce in at the 2. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Antetokounmpo, bam!
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Pass to Pierce. Banchero outside. For 3. They get it back. Here's Daniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
Now here's Carter. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Pierce.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. From deep, Rose. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Wallace. Here's Richmond. Back to Wallace. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Embiid.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now here's Rose. Not a lot of room. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Hawks third.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Richmond. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Pass to Rose, lets the 3 fly, knocks down the long J. Rose has got 5 now.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Rose. Cunningham passes to Richmond. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Now here's Cunningham. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Carter from outside sinks it from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Rose. Give him 8. Daniels. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Cunningham. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. Pierce, the pass to Rose. Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Carter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Number 43, Pascal Siakam.
Here's Butler. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Holt. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Siakam. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Pierce. He's covered by Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pierce. Rebound Atlanta. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
The first one falls, and six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
That one's no good.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Butler. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Marley. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Siakam against Butler. Siakam, no good. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Atlanta is shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Rejected by Siakam.
Good job, Siakam in great position to send it back.
Marley with the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Wizards trail by 3. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They set the pick. Here's Roy. Pass to Bing. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet out. Here's Beck. Three-pointer off the mark. He got it up. That one is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. They've got Cunningham, and it's Wallace in at the power forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Rose. Jacks up at 3. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Richmond. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Rose. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Banchero. Here's Rose. Clock at 6. Over Cunningham. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Here's Pierce. From deep, Rose.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Embiid. Pass to Richmond. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Just smart decisions as Cunningham did a great job of setting his guy up.
Brett, he might be a year or 2 away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are, is picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Pierce. Rose outside. Embiid a screen on Carter. And another miss by Washington.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Wallace. Down low. Cunningham. And that one, no question, powered it down.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Cunningham. Outside Carter, 4-3. Offensive rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pierce, the pass to Rose. Embiid against Cunningham. And stolen by Cunningham. And now the Hawks on the break. Richmond with the bucket.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Rose outside. Throws it up. Embiid, the catch and the flush.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back. I just love the ball movement.
The Wizards trail by 12. Here's Pierce. Pass to Rose. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. One falls for him.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Kessler, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Rose knocks them both down. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, 2nd in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Pierce. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Washington, Paul Pierce. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helps a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen. The Wizards trail by 11. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Got a hand on it.
Great to now. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Pass to Unseld. Fades away. It's rebounded by Washington.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Carter against Rose. 6 to shoot. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Rose. 13 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Oden. And yep, it's good.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Richmond. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they're really working the paint now.
The Wizards trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Rose against Carter. Now here's Rose. Guarded closely. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Kessler, a screen on Rose. Cunningham passes to Richmond. Now here's Carter. Kessler, a screen. On the attack, Carter. Rebounded by Oden. Washington has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Carter against Rose.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Derrick Rose, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, the pass to Siakam. They set the pick. Pass to Marley. Here's Hole. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hole's got his first bucket in this one.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, but not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. And thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, right now for Washington, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Atlanta Hawks.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Banchero. Derrick Rose is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Pierce in at the 2. Rose. And Carter with the block. Cunningham against Rose. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Rose. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Here's Pierce. They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Pierce. Rose outside. He shoots. Great look there, but off target.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pierce. Oh, Carter with the block.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time. Finds the open man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Rose, the pass to Daniels. Here's Pierce. Can they get it? Fires in the triple. Pierce has got 7.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Pass to Richmond from the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Pierce. Off target with the 3. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They led by as many as 18.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Launches it. Drains the triple. 10 points for him. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And the Wizards making a change here. Rose against Cunningham. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Wizards trail by 12. Rose, the pass to Sloan. Back to Rose. Soft touch off the glass. Rose has got 19 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And it's Cunningham missing. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And Washington again with the bucket.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Cunningham against Rose. Here's the three. Cade Cunningham. That one's good. Cunningham's got 10.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Washington making a change here. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Here's Daniels. He's watched by Cunningham. Out to Rose. Pass to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. They led by as many as 18. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. It's blocked! Pierce, the pass to Rose. Sinks that one from the post. Rose has got 23 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Richmond. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Roy. He's scoreless. There's a screen from deep. Rose connects from downtown.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Cunningham outside. Inside. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
I'll Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Rose outside from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Pierce. And the three-pointer goes. Pierce has got 9 points in the quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Washington making a change here. The Hawks lead by 8. Pass to Ware. Here's Ole. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 10. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Banchero.
See the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
And the Hawks making a change here. Siakam's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And Caro no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They led by as many as 18. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Here's Roy. It's hauled in by Marley. The Hawks lead by 9. Siakam finds Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Banchero.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Beck. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Banchero surveys. Cunningham, right side. Siakam, the pass to Ol. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Ol's gotten his second bucket on the night, and so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Rose, and he's going for the lob! And the Wizards on the break. And for the Wizards, they've got Derrick Rose, and it's Roy in at the 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Holt. Pass to Richmond. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holt. From deep. Roy pulls it in.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And so in the game for Washington, we've got Banchero, and it's Pierce in at the 4.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now Antetokounmpo. Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. how do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis, poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Rose outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Doesn't go for him. Atlanta leading by 11. Antetokounmpo, right side. Outside Carter, puts up a three. It's rebounded by Washington. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. And the Hawks making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Richmond with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Rose outside. The floater, and he gets that one. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And he lobs it up top, and Giannis throws it down.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before, now Giannis is hot.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. From Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
As always, Allie, we thank you. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Roy. Back to Rose. Up and over Carter. And Carter with the block. Cunningham with the ball. Here's Richmond. The three. Rebound by the Wizards. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Rose. Let's go with a three. They get it back. Got a piece of it. All right, let's get an update on Joel Embiid. What's the status, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Washington provided some info for us. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
From deep, Rose nails it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 16 in the second half.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Pass to Richmond from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Rose. Here's Pierce. Watched by Wallace. Here's Pierce. Here's Roy. Just 5 on the clock. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Hawks lead by 15. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Richmond. To the inside. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Wizards trail by 17. Here's Pierce. Rose right side. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Richmond. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Cunningham.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Daniels passes to Pierce. Rose outside. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team seconds. At the line for the Wizards, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Rose. Tipped away. Here's Pierce. And again, Washington, no good. The Hawks lead by 17. Cunningham passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Rose. He takes it in. Shot clock at 6. Washington again can't hit. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 17-7 run.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Inside, here's Richmond. Rebound, Washington. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham against Rose. Good on the bucket. Rose has got 37. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we present the player of the game, Cade Cunningham.